Are in the heart of a place called St. Luke, but it's actually, when you look for the name, it'll be Georgetown, South Carolina, and we are off the Rose Hill Road. But then you look over and you see, let's turn around, and you see St. Luke AME Church, which has been in this community. Let's walk. Been in this community for over 50 years. I mean, 150 years right here.
Oh, for real? It's really been 150 years?
150 years. This church, it's a beautiful thing because it was built by the money from my grandmother and her brother, which was a assistant pastor. His name was Dan Davis, Reverend Dan Davis. And as we walk and we go down, we'll see that the name will be here. And we are a true community, as we call it. And this is called air property.
Air property?
Air property. That means that it belongs actually to all your granddaddy, great-granddaddy, Olden. He had seven brothers.
7 brothers?
And so they started with, I think Uncle John was the first one. And we'll walk around so you can see Uncle John's house, okay?
Uncle John?
Yeah, and what we can do, we can even get in the car and ride around the loop.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Okay, we'll ride around the loop. This is my home church.
Home church?
I was born, raised in the area. And you look on this cornerstone. Tell you.
Oh yeah.
This is Simon Young and I Now family, and we walk in the loop, baby.
Walk in the loop.
It's hot,
Walk in the loop.
but we gonna walk in anyway.
Yes, sir.
So we gonna do right, and we gonna walk in anyway. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we gotta ride. Oh, we gotta ride. Who's that? Come on, y'all, come on! Yo, man!
We have our mom, I was telling y'all, we have a brother who passed on, and that was Olin Jr. and Silas Young. Okay? They have Grand passed on. We have our Wanda, Speed, I call it Anna. Sorry about that. We have our sister, Sarah Louise, Saraya. Weezy, you know. Okay. We also have our loving brother-in-law that we all know so well, Bertel. God called him home 2 years ago now, and we thank God for him. And we have our aunt, along with our mom. We have his son that's present with us today, and she have her grandchildren as well. Great-grands is with us. Magdalene, okay, she's with us. So at this time now, it's Sandra's brother, okay, Jamie, all right. I just, in my mind, I have to face the fact he's gone, okay? All right. We have our family portrait of the family. Whenever y'all come back, y'all can just find out who is your auntie, okay? But this is the family portrait of the family. We want to say thank you all, God bless you, and now we can journey over to our setting, okay?
Thank you.
All right. All right.
Okay. When we would come and visit, we would all sit up on the porch, and so Mark would tell us we wanted to listen to the radio, to the regular music, and he would often tell us, now don't play that kind of music because you know you're gonna get in trouble. He said because one day he had on R&B, and Granddaddy was what happened was we had on the R&B music. I didn't know, so Granddaddy was going like this. He said, y'all got that on? He was like, I was like, oh, let me tell Granddaddy. He said, no, don't tell him.
Mark right there. One summer, I think junior year high school, you know, I was big into basketball, you know, and I came down here for the summer, and Grandma was getting up early one morning. I said, Grandma, what you doing? I'm going back and pick some beans, baby. Grandma, let me do that for you, Grandma. Take it easy. She said, no, you want to come out and help? You can do that. Said, all right, Grandma. Go outside. Got a bucket. She said, all right, baby, you take that roll, I take this one. All right, Grandma. The rolling. Grandma over here, she got a apron.
That's Grandma. With the rap for me.
You ready, Grandma? Yeah. Let's go. Pick it up. Grab over here. I'm still over here. Grandma, head to me on. I'm like, I should got that on me. All right, the sun started coming up. Look up.
Daddy said you can't play. You can't play.
For me, my father is a little known man. My father was big, my hero. But my grandfather on his side, he didn't know.
All right.
So for me, for my father even, Olin Young, my granddaddy, was powerful because he raised 11 children and was there for all of them. And one time I got a whooping, it was the same day my dad called, and my granddaddy had to tell him. And my dad said, you might want to stay down there. We gonna fight. I was only about 13 then, and my dad, if you never seen him, back then he was a very large individual. And the rest of the summer was a blur, because when I got home, he woke me up my sleep, thought I forgot, and that was it. But one thing about Granddad, he was a pillar.
Yes, he was. A strong man.
Regardless what you may have thought, some of the things, he believed in what he believed in, that foundation. No matter what his education was, he always was professional. He respected, so he commanded respect. And he believed in what he believed in. And in today's society, You don't see that a lot. You know, it's right to choose what you choose, but you got to have some type of foundation. And for us, this is it. This is a little bit off subject, but this is your family lane. This is why we're having this. So I know for my son, some of y'all haven't seen him in years or since his grandma and nana passed. Just for him to get to know his cousins, because right now we almost got family members almost in every state on the Eastern Seaboard. And if you stop it somewhere between, you should be able to stop at that family and respect that family's house. And they'll respect you and take care of you and send you back on your way. As Aunt Sandra and Uncle Evie told me, no, I know he ain't come through I-20, 95 and stop through. And they're right, because that's what family do. You make sure you take care of family. But you earn that respect, so that when they do that for you, they know they're doing it for a purpose. That's how you pay it forward. So for my generation, not the third or fourth generation, I'm the first, for my generation, I challenge you that next year this time, that we do something where we don't have to work. Come in and relax.
I vote on that.
You're preaching right now. You are preaching.
That means each of us give them $5 or $10 now. We're gonna do that. But we're at the age where we gotta be there for y'all.
$5 or $10. $5 or $10.
But it's all of us. For all of us.
It's about the pump stick that $5 or
Auntie T, I'll tell you something like you told me. Get the great value brand. Get the great value. We don't need crafts.
You never know. We might go by next year. You'll have what you need.
Exactly. So know that even though the third and fourth generation, y'all may not know them, but as I see y'all, the way y'all communicate, I see them in you. And for me, that means a lot. And I'm quite sure for first generation, that means so much more to them because they see their parents being passed on. And that's the power of family, that's the legacy. It is by blood, by marriage, by God. Whatever that is, family. You carry what you brought here. We give it to each other, we share it, and we take it back out to the world and share it to us.
With that being said, by God, I know, but I want to finish off by saying that was the first thing we were taught in this family. God. Granddaddy and Grandma taught us Jesus first. We could not skip a prayer or anything in that house. Don't tell Granddaddy you ain't coming to pray when he woke you up on Sunday morning, because he would tell you yes you are. My brother Ricky tried it. And he ended up in that prayer. So I ended with saying we were raised to love God first.
Yeah.
That's your